We are investigators, compelled to find answers in the dark corners of history and science. But what if the deepest mysteries are the ones that are fundamentally unsettling? The ones that prove there are forces, cosmic, human, or supernatural, that we are powerless to comprehend. These are the historical events and scientific anomalies that defy logic, leaving behind a chilling trail of confusion. This is the top 10 creepiest true mysteries science can't explain. We begin in a place of quiet dread, Taos, New Mexico. For decades, residents here have been tormented by the Taos Hum, an endless, low-frequency sound only a small fraction of the population can hear. It's a relentless psychological phenomenon, a deep, persistent drone that drives some sufferers to anxiety, insomnia, and even thoughts of leaving their homes. When scientists arrive with their most sensitive equipment, they find nothing. The source is everywhere and nowhere. Is it a bizarre physical side effect of electromagnetic radiation, a consequence of deep seismic activity? Or is it simply a terrifying reminder that the human mind can be invaded by a dread that has no physical form? In 1590, 115 English settlers at Roanoke vanished. It wasn't a slow starvation or a violent siege. It was a complete, chilling erasure. When Governor John White returned, the colony was utterly silent. The houses were stripped and gone, but the site was meticulously clean. No bodies, no blood, no signs of a struggle. It was as if the entire population simply got up and walked into the sea. The only message was the word Croatoan carved into a post. It suggests a journey, but to where? Did they face a desperate, organized forced evacuation? Or did a silent, unseen threat compel them to flee into the hostile wilderness, leaving behind their entire lives in perfect order? The silence of Roanoke is its creepiest mystery. D.B. Cooper is the stuff of folk legend, but the true horror of his story is found under the microscope. The tie he left behind, his single mistake, contained a terrifying secret. Scientists found microscopic particles of pure titanium, antimony, and cerium. These elements are not found in nature. They come from highly specialized industrial and military processes. This suggests Cooper wasn't a desperate thrill seeker. He was a highly trained operative, a ghost, a man whose disappearance wasn't a fatal accident, but the final, flawless move in a calculated game. The creepy reality is that the only piece of evidence he left behind proves he was not human error. He was a professional, and he likely survived. Science can tell us what he worked with, but never who he was. The Mary Celeste is the ultimate maritime nightmare, finding your ship perfectly intact, but every single soul on board has vanished. The ship was seaworthy, the captain's clock was ticking, a meal was half-eaten in the galley, but the 10 people aboard had disappeared. The ship was not plundered, everything of value remained. The most widely accepted scientific theory suggests a non-fatal yet terrifying explosion of alcohol vapors in the hold. The crew panicked, temporarily abandoning the ship in the lifeboat, only to be cut off and swept to their doom by a rogue wave or waterspout. But the enduring chill is the image of a ship sailing itself, its inhabitants gone. They didn't sink. They simply stepped into the unknown, leaving behind a silent, perfectly preserved scene of dread. Our number 6 mystery is the Shroud of Turin. This controversial relic holds the faint, terrifying image of a crucified man, defying both science and history. The image is not painted, it's not a scorch. It's a superficial coloration of the linen fibers themselves, formed by an instantaneous burst of energy that no known medieval art or chemical process can explain or replicate. While carbon dating suggests a medieval forgery, newer scientific techniques suggest the cloth is 2,000 years old. If it is a fake, how was the image, a ghostly, perfect photographic negative, created? And if it is real, what kind of cosmic, unexplained force could generate such an image? The shroud forces us to confront an impossible visual mystery that science has declared chemically and physically inexplicable. The Bermuda Triangle isn't creepy for its violence, but for its finality. It's a vast ocean region where aircraft and ships disappear without a trace, often without even time to send a distress signal. Science offers the methane hydrate theory, colossal bubbles of methane gas bursting from the seabed, reducing water density so fast that ships sink in seconds. For planes, the magnetic anomalies in the region could cause navigational systems to fail completely. But the creeping horror is the lack of debris. No floating oil, no life rafts. The fact that a full plane or massive ship can simply be deleted from the Earth's surface in seconds, leaving no proof of what happened, remains an unsettling testament to the dark power of this region. The Voynich Manuscript is a 15th century encyclopedia of dread. Its text is unreadable, but its illustrations are the stuff of nightmares. Every cryptographer has failed to crack the script, which uses an alphabet unlike any other. It appears to be a genuine language with structure and syntax, but it means nothing to us. Is this a secret language of a forgotten cult? A comprehensive description of a world that exists only in the mind of the author? The manuscript is 600 years old, yet remains perfectly resistant to all modern scientific and linguistic analysis. It is a secret meant to remain terrifyingly private. Our third creepiest mystery is a cosmic entity so vast it redefines terror: the Great Attractor. Our galaxy and 100,000 others are currently being pulled, silently, relentlessly, toward an unseen, immense concentration of mass, 250 million light-years away. We know it exists only because of its terrifying effect on the motion of matter. We are marching toward it at a speed of 600 kilometers per second, powerless to change course. The existential dread is this: we are being dominated by something we can only feel, an unseen, massive gravitational anomaly. The Tunguska Event is the biggest mystery in modern impact science. In 1908, a 30-megaton blast detonated over a remote Siberian forest. Yet it left behind a scientific impossibility: no crater. What was it? The most accepted theory is a stony asteroid or a comet airburst. But for an object of that size to create an air explosion without leaving a single fragment or impact site on the ground remains a colossal gap in our understanding of physics. The sheer scale of the event, combined with the absolute absence of evidence, creates a chilling void. An immense, destructive force simply materialized, destroyed a vast landscape, and vanished. It is the perfect crime of nature. Our number one creepiest mystery is the one that asks the most fundamental question: are we being watched? In 1977, The wow signal delivered a potential answer so potent it still sends chills through the scientific community. For 72 seconds, the Big Ear telescope detected an intense radio signal that matched the exact frequency of hydrogen. It came from a region of space near the constellation Sagittarius, where there are no nearby stars or planets. It has all the hallmarks of a message from intelligent life, but it has never been detected again. It was a fleeting, isolated whisper from the cosmos. The creepiest element? If it was an intelligent signal, they only tried to reach us once. We missed the call. And the silence that has followed is infinitely more terrifying than the signal itself. From the depths of the void to the secrets hidden in the fabrics of history, these are the truths that science still can't touch. They are the files that remain tragically unwritten. Which of these 10 mysteries do you find the most unsettling? Let us know your darkest theories in the comments below. If you want to dive deeper into the mysteries of the unexplained, hit the like button and subscribe to the Unwritten File.